Hi, my name is Rob Lawson, and just like our certified business partner mentioned, I'll be going into some of the benefits, features, and integrations of Sage CRM. Then we'll be doing a quick overview of the Sage CRM product before we close out the presentation and pass it back to our certified business partner. Every business has its challenges. Think about what challenges you have in your organization. Let's discuss some of the most common challenges that many small to medium-sized organizations, such as yours, face every day. Here are some of the challenges our customers identified as top issues from a larger list of issues that we asked them about in a survey Sage conducted last year. At the top of the list, you'll see leads. This is where they lack the ability to track and manage sales opportunities and leads effectively. The second highest one, departmental communications, is where they identified the inability to track communication between teams and across different departments. The third one is missed sales opportunities. You can also see other examples here of lack of reporting, difficulties with quotes and ordering, and managing customer service. In the same survey, 62% of the survey respondents told us they were using spreadsheets to manage business processes, such as customer contact management, sales forecasting, and sales management. This is a very common practice. It can be helpful to get work done sometimes. Some of you may use other manual processes to assemble together the information you need to run your business, in addition to the use of spreadsheets. So what's the issue with spreadsheets in general? These type of manual processes are prone to errors. They're hard to keep up to date. If the person that built the spreadsheet leaves, then no one really knows how to maintain and work with that sheet. These are all examples of risks customers face on a daily basis. Most of you attending this webinar have invested in a Sage ERP system to run much of your business. So you already have a system with procedures in place to build a solid foundation to move your business forward. Because your Sage ERP system acts as the backbone of your company's financial and accounting processes, you already have a lot of streamlining, control, and efficiencies in place. However, many of our businesses find that they are still managing other business processes outside their ERP system, such as for activities across marketing, sales, customer service. To assist with these processes, you may use some spreadsheets like mentioned before, manual processes, or a separate system like a CRM or contact management solution, or a combination of methods. The Aberdeen Group looked at those who are performing the best in some industries and found that there's a strong correlation to top performers and the degree of use of a CRM system. In other words, top performing companies are more actively using a CRM system and are performing better than their industry average. I encourage you to take one step further to just not consider actively using a CRM system, but consider how you can combine all your data into one centralized database. You can do even better by using a CRM system that integrates with your ERP system. This will give you a fully integrated view of your business. We find that many businesses, despite a good ERP, have data that lives across disparate systems across the organization. Your information ends up looking like this, separated into different silos. What's wrong with silos, you may ask? On the one hand, you may think it helps you control who can update and access information. But I will encourage you to consider the inefficiencies it causes, the duplication of data, the errors, and the lack of a complete view into the business's health. When you have one system, it gives you one view, so you know what's going on whenever you need to see it to manage the business. For example, when your data is centralized, you can provide to your sales team just information they need to see, no more, no less. They don't have to go into accounting or into your ERP system to get order or quote information, credit stats, or anything else. Your CRM solution can feed information to them to update them appropriately. This is what some Sage ERP customers like you who took the extra step, bringing together their Sage ERP system with Sage CRM, reported back to us. When asked to identify what benefits they experienced after combining CRM with ERP, they said their top benefit was consistent, reliable customer information across the business. Other ones that they experienced: greater business efficiencies, productivity results, greater reporting and business visibility, enhanced ownership experience, and superior customer satisfaction. First, let me review what a CRM system is and how it may help with some business challenges like tracking sales, communicating better, getting a better view of your business, reducing errors or manual processes to get more opportunities, and improving customer service. At the heart, a CRM solution is about relationships. A customer relationship management, or CRM system, is more than just customer relationships. It helps you track and manage any activity, process, information that is connected with business relationships, usually customer relationships, but you can also track other relationships such as suppliers or partners. It's not just about the data and keeping it all together, such as invoices, orders, addresses, appointments, calls, or service tickets. It also helps to manage these relationships and their activities using a set of strategies and workflows or processes. CRM helps across the business. For sales, business owners, marketing, finance, and operations, with managing the information or activities of customers or other relationships. For sales, you may want to make sure you're working on the right activities so you're not wasting time with the precious time you've got. For marketing, it's about developing and managing the best programs. For customer service, you want to deliver the best service you can to ensure higher customer satisfaction and repeat business. For operations, it's about centralizing all the cross-departmental actions and processes. By automating key processes while simplifying the management of marketing, sales, and service operations, work will flow faster through your business, processes, bottlenecks will be eliminated, and the possibility for error will be reduced. So why would you integrate your Sage ERP system together with a CRM solution? By doing so, everyone across your business can use the same most up-to-date information. I have just a few examples of its merits on the right. Some people call this front-end to back-end office integration. We do think you are best to consider Sage CRM because it provides strong integration with your Sage 100 and Sage 300 system. It can provide for sales and customer service, information such as orders, invoices, shipments, credit limits, all the information that is provided from the ERP system you're currently using, but without the need to access and use it. Marketing can be divided into new opportunities and cross-sell opportunities for existing client base, and understanding what customers buy and when. As previously mentioned, Sage currently offers multiple integrations for Sage CRM to various Sage ERP solutions in North America: Sage 100, Sage 300, and Sage X3. Additionally, there are various third parties in our community that offer integrations to other Sage ERP solutions not mentioned here today. Let's take a very quick peek at Sage CRM. During this quick preview, we will highlight how Sage CRM can be used to resolve the customer challenges that we highlighted at the beginning of the presentation, which were lead and opportunity management, quotes and order processing, departmental communications, customer service, as well as business insight. So we switched over to the Sage CRM logon screen. Yeah, as you can see here, Sage CRM is a web-based application. I'm using Chrome. I put in the URL for CRM, provided my username and password. When I click on login, this will take me into Sage CRM. From here, we'll be landing on our Sage CRM dashboard. The first time we load, this will take a few seconds. You'll note that I'm using Sage CRM 7.3 and the company that it's registered to here. Being a Sage CRM web-based application, this enables you to access Sage CRM from multiple different sources: a browser, an iPad, an iPhone, Android tablet, basically any device that supports HTML5, Sage CRM can be accessed from. Deployment choices are widely available. Sage CRM is installed on your server in your network. You can choose to have access to it from the internet, or just the intranet. These are all deployment choices by your organization. We first want to start with the leads and opportunities of CRM. So at the top, you see I have an option for My CRM, where I can go to my specific opportunities as well as my leads in the system. I can also choose from this list here of My CRM tabs where I want to go. So if I wanted to go to my opportunities, I could click here, or I can go to my leads by clicking here. So we'll start with leads by clicking on leads. This will give you a list of all the leads that you have in the system. Right now I'm filtering by in progress. If I filter by all, I'll see all the leads assigned to the user Susan May. If Susan doesn't have any leads, we can switch to another user in the system by choosing the drop-down and seeing other various users that might have leads assigned to them. So if I choose the administrator, you'll now be able to see the system administrator actually has 6 leads assigned to them, and you can actually see the individual stages and statuses of all the leads in the system. From here, if we go to My CRM and Opportunities, we can now see, as we were previously looking at, the administrator's opportunities. But if we switch back to My Opportunities as Susan May and click the little arrow here, we'll now be able to see Susan's actual opportunities in the system as well. So you can see all of her stages and statuses and be able to filter by them based on the various stages on the right. So if I choose Qualified or Proposal Submitted, which are the highlighted ones, and then click on Filter, you'll see some of the differences. And I can now focus on these specific opportunities. When I click into the first opportunity here, you'll notice on the right that I have an Accept and Reject button. This is our process automation tool. At the top, you can see I can click on Change to accept and modify this record. I can also click Continue to go back to my list, or actually click Next to go to the next opportunity in the list. When I click on Next, you can now see the second opportunity appears. I can take ownership on it by clicking the Accept button. I can record a note and verify the information is accurate here on the screen. When I click on Save, that records the change and puts me into a workflow process. From here, I can then hit Continue or click Next, and Next will take me to the next record in the list. You'll now notice there is no Next button because I've gone through the 3 records that were on the list. So all I have to do to get back to my list is simply click on Continue. This makes it very easy for a salesperson to manage their processes and focus on the opportunities they need to focus on a daily basis. At any time, we can simply come back to all and choose to filter by all the records, and now I see my entire pipeline of all 7 opportunities I'm responsible for. Similar behavior is available underneath the lead record as well. Underneath an actual opportunity, if we're integrated with one of our accounting solutions, such as Sage 100 or Sage 300, then you have the ability to generate quotes and orders. So underneath the Quotes tab here, you'll see just the core Sage CRM quote feature that's available out of the core Sage CRM product. In a later presentation, we'll actually be demonstrating the integrations with our respective Sage 100 and Sage 300 accounting solution. From here, you can see we actually have a quote available linked to this actual opportunity. Right next to that is a tab for opportunities. This will be where we would see a quote that's been promoted to an opportunity as an order or an actual order created directly on that screen. The system gives me the flexibility to be able to do that. From the quote, we would also be able to generate information such as sending that quote out via email. You can now see the quote that we were previously clicking on has opened, and we now see the line item details of the actual quote in the system, as well as the actions we can complete on the right. As I mentioned previously, there's print to quote listed here, send quote, merge to PDF, and merge to Word. These are all examples of the core features of Sage CRM. From here, if we want to talk about communications, as a user, I can go into My CRM and the calendar, and I can see individual activities, such as my meetings, my to-dos, and my task. If we were to go to the recent list, we could actually see the company data we were looking at previously, and we can see all activities around that company. If I go to the Communications tab, you'll now see for this company all the activities where Susan and Tim have been interacting with this specific company. This information is also available on the opportunities, quotes, cases, individual people, or contacts at a company that we might be working with. If I click into an actual opportunity here, you can go to the Communications tab and see any related communications. You can see various phone calls out, various meetings, and a lot of other activity that's happened on this specific opportunity. We can page forward to see the various details as they come through. Email ins and email outs, all of this being recorded through the use of CRM and the Outlook integration that's available with the core product. Now let's transition to talking about customer service and case management. From the opportunity here, we can actually get to cases several different ways. We can click on the person, Simon Yaltoy, go to their list of cases. We can click on the company and go there. As an individual user, I can go to My CRM and Cases, or if I'm a manager, I can go to Team CRM and look at all the cases assigned to a particular team. If we switch to the customer service team here, you'll now see that I have a list of all of the available cases and the certain service level agreements that they are at that point. Anything with a red indicates that this has breached our service level agreement with this customer. Anything with green indicates we're in compliance. Anything with that orangish color there indicates that we are in breach or almost in breach of our allotted time to resolve these issues. Obviously, we can focus on our biggest issue by simply clicking into that case, which will open that case record up and allow us to determine what the issue is and provide a solution as quickly as possible for our customer. From here, we can transition into our actual reporting needs. If we go to My CRM, we actually have a tab here called Dashboards. When I choose the Dashboard tab, this will take me to Susan May's default dashboard, which is the Sales KPI for Managers dashboard. You can now see the dashboards loaded. We have monthly sales trends. As we scroll through, you'll see actual versus target, our pipeline, open activities, as well as one deal's leaderboard. We have several dashboards available in the system. If I click into the Sales Metrics Manager dashboard, you'll see another example of dashboard activity around leads generated by source, deals lost to competitors, won versus lost deals, average deals closed rate, cross-sell opportunities and deals, top open deals in the system. These are all examples of dashboards that come in the system. From a reporting perspective, we can go to the Reports area and look at individual sections or groups, or simply click on All Report Categories. This will then bring me to the main page of all the reports where I can go in and look at various reports or grouping of reports I might need access to. The dashboards that we are looking at, a lot of them are actually based on the various reports provided in the dashboard group listed here. If I go back to the Reports area, you can then see I actually have a section called My Favorite Reports. This gives me the ability to say which reports are the ones I want to use most often. Right now I have none selected. If I simply go back to Reports and go into the dashboard report, maybe there's one or two in there that I really like the at-risk customer. I simply can check that, and that makes it available to me. If I want to look at the pipeline, I can also check this one as well. From now on, I can go to Reports and My Favorite Reports and see those specific dashboard reports when I want to without having to go into all the various subfolders that are available. So in summary, Sage CRM offers solutions for multiple parts of your organization, from the receptionist to the owner of the company. I would like to now pass the presentation back to our certified business partner for some closing remarks.